get up.
Chris, this match, young players, I think the key is controlling your concentration and your nerves. You must concentrate. Both players are very nervous.
Battling for $73,000 total here. And there's Jeannie Halsey. She is the proprietor of the forum where we've been for years, and now this week in putting the finals here in the Coliseum Arena setting. Steve, right out of the box. He's had a long wait.
What a sweet shot to open up his first time he's ever been the tournament leader. He's bowled for the title one other time. That was in the Bud Light tournament out in Long Island, where he tied Monticelli in regulation at 217 apiece and lost in overtime 40-39. So Steve Wilson has had a taste of it, but always been one pin short.
Nicely done. Thus far, this is our third event. Number one seed earlier, before we started, Brian Goebel won from there, and Tom Baker did on our telecast.
Yes, sir. And somewhat of an assisted strike there as Steve Wilson takes advantage of the sideboards. Jimmy Keith completely out of time there. You see him in the middle of his approach standing almost straight up. He's trying to recover an early push away, never caught up to the ball and just whipped it out the window. Got to forget that shot. Jimmy's the type of player that can throw one or two of those a game and make up with his strikes, but he's got to make his spares.
Talking about tripping the floor, Bo.
You're right, pal. He got a great break. The two-pin went to the sideboard and tripped out the floor. We're usually talking about that on a strike ball,
right,
but not so much on a spare shot. Jimmy Keith has had a $31,000 payday in his only victory. Today it's $48,000 in the Quaker State 250.
All right, now Steve Wilson, who opened with a double, is using about 3/4 of the approach right lane. Another 8 degree.
You're a good student, my friend.
That's right. For those of you that just joined us, Bo, you said it 9 degrees.
9 degrees off
topple?
center axis. It should go over. So obviously it didn't make it, but I guarantee it'll make it if that ball hits it this time.
Smooth. Not taking too little or too much time. In fact, he works with a lacquer too. Which translates into strikes. All right. This is the final match of the Quaker State 250. And there's the jazz band working their little hearts out for us today. This beautiful trophy that you're about to see awaits the winner of this match.
Just make sure you...
The Professional Bowlers Tour on ABC Sports. Brought to you by Quaker State, the motor oil that exceeds the highest standards for engine protection. Brunswick, get in the zone with Brunswick. And Kellogg's, with good taste, nutrition, and value, the best you each morning from Kellogg's.
There's the Director of Marketing Services for Quaker State. And the Big Green, they've been with bowling for 20 years and love it from top to bottom.
Yeah, he's a great guy. They've moved their headquarters down here to Dallas from Oil City, and John Barr, the president, was at a wonderful dinner last night, and I hope he's enjoying the action today as we look at Jimmy Keith, trails by 9, can take the lead.
a 10.
And we've seen a few of those today, huh, partner?
Yeah, we're getting to see more and more. The last 2 weeks we had plenty. Yet big scores.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Oh,
big no hit.
Well,
Well,
just a little bit of carelessness. Lets it slide by the 10-pin. That is the third 10-pin we've seen missed today. Keith also missed a 4-pin as he snuck by his second game match.
high hit.
Well, he's obviously perturbed and upset. He misses a 10-pin that throws you off. It's like missing a short putt in golf, Chris. You come back with a bad shot. Here he gets up here and he gets the ball right in, and he needs to get it right in between the 3 and the 6 and carry out the 9. By no easy means an easy spare. He could be looking at 2 opens in a row here. Let's see what happens.
Oh, 2 in a row. Dauber down. He's got to get it back up. Get with it.
Just enough, not enough bite, as we showed on the telestrator earlier. You got to get more onto that 3-pin to carry out the 9. And for Steve Wilson, what a golden opportunity. He's never been in the winner's circle on the national tour. Keith has opened the door.
There she is. Mrs. Steve Wilson, Sherry.
What a sweetheart.
Oh, nervous wreck.
Right now, her husband can take a commanding lead in the 6 with another strike. He leads by 42, can make it 52. He's focused.
Not like that.
Not like that.
You hear the ball, the double dribble as he let go of it. You know the ball will not bite properly on the lane. A disappointed Sherry. The 1, 2, 4. Here he goes. The ball, boom, boom. You see the bounce? Good shot there, team. And the ball doesn't finish. The 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. I think the best way to shoot for it is try to get the ball in the 1-2 zone, drive it in, the head pin in the 6-10.
So for Steve Wilson, the tournament leader, 120 through the 6th. Still leading by 23, but look out, Jimmy Keith shooting in the 6th.
Inexperience is showing out here, huh, partner?
Yes. Still disgusted with the 2 open frames, Jimmy Keith. Well, the pros, some have gone on to Florida, to Sunrise, to the Don Carter All-Star Lanes, for the Comfort Inns and Suites Classic and Challenge.
Big shot for Keith. Trails by 23, 7th frame. This is his favorite lane. Right back in it, Chris.
Give and take here in the championship match. Steve looking for that first national title. Has 8 regional. There's another Jan and Ron Wilson, our big lead bowlers. Of course, encouraged Steve a long time ago to be what he is today.
Well, he's a guy that has defied the naysayers out here, Chris. I didn't think he'd make it. He's worked on his arm swing, hard on his game. He's moved up from being ranked 59th 2 years ago to 34th this year, and obviously improving today. Right now, 8th frame, he can make it a 23-pin lead.
4-pin that.
Those first victories are never easy, are they?
Oh, no.
And there's no guarantee he's going to end up in the winner's circle with Jimmy Keith, who's already tasted victory on the tour, working with a double in the 6th and 7th.
Steve's a 155-pounder. Jimmy Keith, 195. Does that make any difference? No.
Not really. Men have the natural strength to overpower the ball, and it's just technique, balance, and the proper principles. Technology doesn't make a whole lot of difference at this level.
Okay.
Oh. On cue 8 and 10.
Well, every mistake is
Looks
a
like a
penalty
different
right
bowler.
now. If a player gets up, let's see him stand real tall and not finish low like he normally does. He said he was having trouble with his hamstrings before he went on, but I'm sure that's not really the reason, just an out-of-time shot.
Earlier, he converted the 3, 4, 6, 7, 10 the previous match. But that's the third open of this championship game.
Well, he's backed himself in the corner right now. Jimmy Keith, possible 191. Right now, Steve Wilson, our tournament leader, going at an even 200 pace, so it's absolutely imperative that Keith throw strikes.
Oh. That.
Another ringing 10. Take your time there, Jimmy. This match is not over.
Oh. Spin.
For young Steve Wilson, he needs one solid mark in the next 2 frames to taste his first victory on the PBA Tour. Strike here, dead lockjaws.
Nice strike.
He has a moment here, Chris, that we don't often have in the PBA Tour, because almost every match, as we saw with Walter Ray last week, goes to the very final last frame. He needs 6 pins on 2 balls. That's tantamount to a victory lap on the track.
Well, Sherry's praying.
Well, she's praying that the banks are open, because she's got to go to the bank with a big check.
Opens doors to other events, too.
She's probably checking out the mall.
Oof. Listen,
As we
just
said,
send
48,
it
look at Sherry. You know, a first-time victory in any sport. And it's sometimes and most times hard-earned.
Very much. He has worked for it, Chris. Really worked on his game. This couple has worked to become professional together on the tour, and they're tasting some of those fruits right now.
They are. So Jimmy Johnson, having been on the bubble, he's out for now. And the 2 Floridians, he'll be fun to talk to. Got to get Sherry up there, too, if she stops trembling, that is.
Well, you're going to see more of both these players. Florida is producing a lot of good players on the PBA Tour, and these are 2 of the young, bright stars.
Finishes 4 in a row in grand fashion. The champion, first time, 48,000, Quaker
Often
State,
performance by Steve Wilson.
250 will be
Like
back.
and subscribe.